Residents on Moss Lake, a small reservoir west of Kings Mountain, are fighting against a dramatic increase in fees to use the water.
Around 100 homeowners right now went to last night's city council meeting with their frustrations. Queen City News reporter Savannah Rudisell. Very windy out there, Savannah, live on Moss Lake with how city officials plan to be able to address the issue.
Yeah, Alicia and Brent, I just sat down with the city manager of Kings Mountain, and he's telling me that the city owns the water, owns the lake, but none of the land around it. He says that means that their top priorities are going to be using the water as a drinking source, not necessarily as a big recreational site for the region. Now, the fees that the city council members were voting on last night would more than double a few of the permit fees. For example, the boating fee as it stands now, it's about $80 a year. This fee increase would bring it up to $200 for a yearly permit. Residents on the lake, who technically live outside Kings Mountain, showed up to the meeting to speak against these lease fees changes. They said that they pay a few $100s per year to lease the land between the shoreline and their property line, typically about 10 feet or so. They say that normally they pay about a couple $100s a year, and then the new plan would have them paying anywhere from $575 to $975, depending on how much frontage they have. Now, city officials argue that decades of discounts for residents has left them in a deficit, and they need more money to maintain some of the facilities. After nearly an hour and a half of residents speaking against these changes last night, city council members voted 5-2 in favor of the increase, even after saying they need a little bit more time to discuss.
But I make that motion that we postpone this until we can sit down and schedule a meeting to where we can at least have your board present while we talk and kind of some kind of conclusion. I'm not looking for that.
City officials say that meeting with the board of the lake is still on the table if they want to revise the plan. A lot of the homeowners I spoke with yesterday say that they understand the need for incremental increases every couple of years in these fees, but what they were most upset about is how much it changed all at once. Now, we spoke with city officials about why the change wasn't more gradual. You can hear what they have to say tonight at 10 o'clock. Reporting in Cleveland County, Savannah Rudisell, Queen City News.